How are you doing? It's Murad Sultan Ezouidi with you again. Just I will inform you that our lecture will start now. Okay, I'll just go to the Wi-Fi to okay, laptop laptop command. I will see there. Okay, share connected, change network. Mobile hotspot, share my internet. Okay, network, share my internet connection from edit. Okay, 03. I will just change this one. Forever, Murad Sultan forever. Murad forever. I will save this, then I will go here, I will make connection, connected no internet access. Okay, forget. So we told Murad forever. Okay. I will get to grade 12 from the grade 10, sorry. Hello my daughters, how are you doing? If it is possible to join your online revision, okay. It is started now, okay. So I will go back to this one. Okay. So we'll try to continue revising learns. I will revise with you. Okay. And if you have doubt, don't hesitate to send feedback. Okay. Thank you. I'll just share this with you, learners. Share with the grade. Okay. Grade 10 girls. Okay, خلاص. grade I'm looking for grade boys, then Z. Okay, also so just prepare yourself, learners. Just I want you to prepare some papers. Okay, and what else? And some pens, and we are going to work together. Okay, I will try to answer all your questions may you ask. Okay, you can join your online revision with the Pioneer, with the Pioneer of Math, with the Pioneers in Methods. Okay, thank you. Now I'll just send this. So again I will okay. So learners, if it is possible to join your lecture, okay. Join your Pioneer Math. Pioneers in Methods. That's Sultan Ezouidi. Okay. This one. Okay. Now I will just start. So we told that I will go back to the online revision. Sorry, first of all I should reduce this one so that you can let's say see the question. So we say Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. I will go back first. Okay, this one. Okay, here my learners, the question is let y equal what exactly? Equal x minus 1 squared okay, minus 4. Okay, find the x and the y-intercept. To find the x and the y-intercept, learners, you should set x-intercept, you should set, let's say, y equals 0, and x-intercept should set y equals 0, and y-intercept you should set, let's say, x equals 0. Therefore, to start doing this, learners, this is the equation y, so we'll just write x-intercept first, or y-intercept. X-intercept is intercept means between parentheses set y equals 0. Okay, when y equals 0, learners, I will just obtain the equation x minus 1 all square equals 0. Therefore, I want to equal 0. Therefore, I should, let's say, transfer the negative 4 on the right hand side, or I will use the method of the difference between two squares. So I will just write this as that. Okay, I will make x minus 4 all squared equal 4. Therefore, I will take the root of all of this. Okay, I will just make enter here to get space. Therefore, learners, I will just write here. Okay, I will try to find the root of x minus 1 all square and the root of 4. You can see that 4 is 2 squared. Therefore, I will try to insert this here. Means I will do the square root of I will take the square root for both sides. So I will get what exactly? I will get this one equal what? Equal plus negative root of 4. Root of 4, learners, in fact, is 2. Okay, so is equal to plus negative 2. Okay, then you can see the root of x minus 1 to the power 2 gives only x minus 2, the power, and the roots will be cancelled. Therefore, I will just write x minus 1 is equal minus 2, or x minus 1 is equal to 2. This is the x-intercept. Therefore, we can find the value of x here. It's clear for you. You can do it because you will transfer the negative 1, it will be plus 1. Therefore, learners, I will just write this one as, okay, I will make a row in this one. Then this one means what, learners? Means that x is equal to 1 minus 2. Therefore, I will just write here x is equal to minus 2. Okay, the right hand side. Then I should transfer or add 1 to both sides. It will be plus 1. So this one equally, or I'll just write or. The next one, x is equal to 2 plus what? Plus 1. Okay, because this one is 2, learners. Okay, this is 2, and this is minus 2. You will transfer you will transfer only, let's say, the negative 1 to be written on the right hand side. It will be positive. Therefore, x now is what, learners? Is minus 1 or is 3. So therefore, x is equal minus 1 or x is equal to 3. So this is the roots of my quadratic equation when you put the x-intercept. Now if we move to the next part, y-intercept, learners, this is the first step. The second step, y-intercept, and here also the y value is 0. You can see that the y value, okay, when x equal minus 1, and y is, we told, is 0. So no need to write it again because it's written above. Okay, now I will try to find the y-intercept. Y-intercept means what, learners? Means you should set y x equals 0. So I'll just what is y-intercept? Y-intercept, that go back. So y-intercept, learners, Okay, y-intercept. We told that y-intercept, you should set what? Set x equals 0. When x equals 0, in fact, is what? When x equals 0, you will get, okay, you will get this one. I will do it again. I need only this, okay, no problem. So just write, means that you will replace x with 0 in your original equation. This is y is equal to 0 minus, I will just replace x with 0, okay, minus 1 square minus 4. This one equal 1 because minus 1 all square is 1, minus 4 gives 1 minus 4 gives negative 3. Therefore, the y-intercept now, it's clear that minus 1 means the curve of your quadratic equation has to cut the y-axis on negative 3 and has to cut the x-axis on negative 1 and 3. This negative 1 and 3 are called the roots of my quadratic equation. And you can see that, okay. Now the axis of symmetry, learners, it's clear that I will just use this one. I will use it. Control C, okay, to copy this. Therefore, here, learners, I will just do what exactly? I will do like that to find the axis of symmetry and the y and the y and x and y coordinates of the vertex or turning point. You will just go to this one. I will just write the result of this. So, axis of symmetry, axis of symmetry is what? In fact, is x, is labeled as capital X, equal what? Equal you should reverse, let's say, the sign of 9 minus 1 gives 1, okay? And let's say the y value is when x equal 1 is 1 minus 1 square. Okay, I will write it, no problem. Is 1 minus 1 all square, okay, minus 4, okay. Therefore 1 minus 1 is 0, 0 minus 4 is minus 4. So therefore I can let's say tell that the turning point or the vertex turning point has, it's labeled as capital V, has coordinates of what? Of 1 and negative 4. Okay, then I will close the parentheses. This is the first method, learners. Okay. Now if we are going to see the second method, this is we called minus 4 equal minus 4. So the turning point is when exactly the curve change direction. Is when the curve change what? Change direction. Okay, very close the parentheses, and you can see that your quadratic equation, in fact, is let's say an open shape, U shape, okay, and has, let's say, a minimum point at x equal 1 and y equal negative 4, okay. Therefore, now, learners, I will try to give you the second method. Okay, this is first method. If you want to use it, first method. Okay, 2 points, axis of symmetry, and this is turning point. Okay, now, learners, it's clear now that at least you got the point. How can you find the vertex and the axis of symmetry? There is another method, okay. Second method, I will use now the second one. Okay, I will use this one. So second method, I will try to change the color. This is second method. Okay, Second method, just you are going to use the roots. You should find the mean of these two roots. Mean is ik. Therefore, axis of symmetry is x equal between parentheses or without parentheses is x1 plus x2 divided by 2. Mean is, what are the roots in fact? You can see what we wrote here. The roots are -1 and 3. I should add -1 to 3, then I should divide them by 2. This is another solution. So it will be -1 plus 3 all divided by 2. So this one is equal, in fact, equal to divided by 2 is 1. Equal to divided by 2, which is equal to 1. Therefore, let's see the second method. So as you find the value of x, you can find y. You just substitute x equal y in your original equation, this one. Now for the third method, you will just use what? Use the definition. Third method, I will just make like that. This is third method. Those who are very intelligent in mathematics, they can use one of this. So third method, I would use what? Axis of symmetry is x equal minus b over 2a. Is minus b over 2a. But you should figure out the value of b and the value of a. Minus b over 2a. Okay. But what you need here, learners, is to just you should figure out the value of a and b. Okay. I'll just put enter here. No need for this one. I will enter this one. Okay, how can I do it? Okay. Enter Mr. Murad. Okay. Now learners, it's very easy for you. Okay. So what is my equation? This is y, isn't it? I will use this one again. Okay. But I should expand this. I will use, let's say, binomial expansion. I will write this is x. Okay. So x minus 1 square minus 4 in fact is equal to, I will expand the first one, x minus 1 square, it will be what, learners? It will be x square minus 2x plus 1 minus 4 بعدين. Okay. So just write equal here, equal sign, equal x square minus 2 multiplied by 1 is 2, multiplied by x is 2x, plus what? Minus 1 square is plus 1. Okay, then minus what? Minus 4. Okay, then minus 4 means I expand the first one. Okay, I will just write here minus 4. Minus 4. Therefore, this one equal what, learners? After simplifying, it will be x square minus 2x minus 3. X square, okay, minus 3. So, from the last one, if x equals 0, y is negative 3. The y-intercept, we found this here, you see, the y-intercept, okay. And now, learners, when x equal, okay, y minus 1 or negative 3, so this equation y is 0 because minus 1 and 3 are called the roots. Therefore, what is a here? What is a, learners? I'll just write this as, okay, copy, equal, okay, equal a x square, equal a, بعدين plus b x plus c. Okay, so this is my quadratic equation. This one can be written as that. So I should equate the coefficient. Means what? Equate the coefficient means you should equate the coefficient of x square, which is in fact is 1. Here there is 1 but is not written. Okay, 1 multiplied by x square is 1. Okay, what else? This is 1. Okay, then this is negative 2. You can see negative 2. Okay, multiplied by x, and this is negative 3. Therefore, you can, let's say now, equate the coefficient of the x terms and a constant, means a is equal to 1. Okay, a is 1, b different sign is -2, and c is -3. Therefore I can write this as, I will just write here, I will extend this if it is possible, or I will make, okay, I will make enter. Okay, now learners, I will just make like that. Therefore a is, therefore, okay, therefore we told a is equal to 1. Okay, a is 1, a equal 1, b is equal to -2. Why? Because different sign. And c is equal to -3. Why? Because I have different sign. If you have same signs, I will just ignore the signs. I'll just, therefore this one is equal. Now if it is possible to find the axis of symmetry, you will just do like that. Therefore capital X, which is axis of symmetry, is equal to, between parentheses or without parentheses, is minus b divided by what, learners? By 2a. The formula is minus b divided by 2a. Minus b is minus, between parentheses, -2. I will close the parentheses. Divide by 2 times 1. 2, between parentheses, 1, means 2 times 1. So this one equal what, learners? Minus multiplied by minus is 2. 2 divided by 2 is equal to 1. Okay. I wish that's clear, this one, learners. Okay, 2 divided by 2, which is equal to 1. Therefore, I found now the axis of symmetry using what? 3 methods. So, learners, here in this example, your teacher, Murad Sultan Ezouidi, the pioneer in math, gives you a whole or different methods. Why? Simply because I'm looking for you to understand this. Because may one learner can't understand, let's say, the first method, or can't also understand the second method. Okay, so I'm looking for you, and I'm looking for how you are thinking to find the axis of symmetry, to find the turning point, okay, to find the x and y intercepts. Also in this equation you can see that, learners, we can let's say we can find the, let's say, the roots of this quadratic equation using either the difference between two squares, a square minus b square, which is equal to a minus b times a plus b, and equal 0 means a minus b equals 0, or a plus b equals 0. Therefore a equal b or minus b. Or you can also use the factorization method, or also you can expand these and use the quadratic formula, or also you can use the difference between two squares. We did the method of computing the square is already done. This one just simplification. Okay, I wish that's you got the points, learners. How can you do this one? Okay, it's not easy for you. You are very smart. Okay, and I know that you are very intelligent. Okay, so therefore I'll just continue now for the second question. Okay, I wish at least I answer you, learners. Okay, because I offered you, let's say, a forum or a blog where to understand more. The question now extend or sketch the graph of the function. Therefore, learners, my equation is that I will just you can see that we told that 1 is the axis of symmetry, 1 minus 4 is the vertex, this is minus 4, and the roots in fact are minus 1 and 3. I will try to use this. Okay, copy. I will go to paint. If I will find paint is here. Come on here, paint. Okay, I will copy this. So therefore learners, I will put it here. I will extend this one that you can at least see it. Okay, for example, I will extend like that. So we told that the roots in fact are -1, this is the first root, this is the second root, 3 is a root and -1 is a root. Then the axis of symmetry is that this is the axis of symmetry, x equal what? X equal 1. I will make like that. This is in a row and this is x equal 1 is the axis of symmetry. Means where if you want to draw or sketch your curve from 0 to infinity, then you are going to reflect this on the left hand side using the mirror line, which is x equal 1, and also it's called axis of symmetry. And what about the vertex? We told turning point is 1, -4. This is the vertex, learners. So the curve in fact should cut the y-axis on this point -3. Did you remember? Because the x-intercept, the y-intercept means x equals 0, therefore y is equal to -3. Therefore your curve should be like that. It's an open and going upwards like that. Okay, you reflect this here, it will be the same like that, learners. Okay, so this is the equation of what? Of x square minus x square minus 2x, okay, minus what? Minus 3. Or also this one can be written as the method of computing the square, which is x minus 1 all squared. Okay, all squared. I will put it inside the brackets, minus 4. This is the same as that. So means this equation, learners, this one is the same as that, no difference. Okay, clear? So therefore this is the how can you answer to this question. Also, if you would like to use the GeoGebra, I don't know if I have GeoGebra here or not. Okay, I'll check. I'll make copy first. So I will erase this one, then I will put it here. So this is the curve of my equation. Okay, I wish that at least I explain for you how can you sketch a curve of an equation. You should find the x and the y-intercept. Okay, and what else? I will make small. Okay, like that, I thought it works. So therefore now I will go to GeoGebra. What is GeoGebra? I'm going to see GeoGebra. Okay, GeoGebra, this one, this is GeoGebra. I will just show you how the curve looks like. So this is, learners, is y. Okay, is y equal, we told first is x square, x to the power 2, okay, minus 2x minus 3. This is the one that I'm looking for. Or also I can do using the method of computing the square. I will make between parentheses x minus 1. Then I will go back here. I should make to the power 2 minus what? Minus 4. It will be the same, you see? It will be the same, no difference. Okay, so therefore this is the equation. I'll just make init fn init to make screenshot. Then I will go back to paint. Okay, now this is the equation, learners. This is the graph, if it is possible to see it. Okay, it's the same as we told. Okay, so comes here in the paint. I will just erase this one, then I will paste this. So this one is in fact the curve, how it looks like. It's the same here. Okay, this is cuts the when y equal -3, cuts the x-axis on -1, which is a root, on the 3, which is a root, and the vertex is 1 and -4. Axis of symmetry is x equal 1, and your curve is open, is a U shape. It's a U shape, shaped, and is going up. Let's say from here, going downwards. At this point, the turning point, or it's called the vertex also, it's going upwards. Okay, I'll just make a copy for this. Okay, so this is, learners, is your graph. Okay, at least you got the point, learners. Okay, this the sketching graphs will come in the exam, so prepare yourself to train yourself. Okay, like that. Thank you. Now we continue. If just a moment, I will go here. I will make okay. Yes, okay. Now, learners, I will just go back. Where is it? Here, told. So at least in these exercises, I gave you so many methods, so many strategies, and the best learner is the one that is, let's say, focusing on diverse methods. Okay, this is the mathematician how it should be. Okay, now we continue. Okay, La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. Yes, so now we move to the next question, if it is possible, learners. Here, shade the wanted region that satisfy this inequality. Okay, this inequality like that. Okay, I will see. So I will use this one because I did it. First of all, set your equation equal 0. Okay, means what? Setting your equation equal 0, learners, means that instead of writing y is less or equal, then just write what? Write okay, y is equal. Okay, I will just write this. I will ignore the symbol. Y is equal to this. So the x-intercept is what? Or y-intercept is set x equals 0 between parentheses, x equals 0. Close the parentheses. When x equals 0, y is 3. Therefore, y is equal to 3. Okay. For x, y-intercept is finished. Now x-intercept means what, learners? X-intercept, I make copy. So we told that x-intercept is, I will put here, I should set y equals 0. When y equals 0, learners, the equation, it will be 3 plus x equals 0, means that 3 plus x should be equal to what? To 0. Okay, equal 0. Therefore, you see this plus 3, you should be transferred there for on the right hand side. Therefore, x is equal to what? X is equal to -3. Therefore, x equal -3. Okay, so 3 plus x, in fact, it can be also written as x plus 3. Okay, so now I will come here, then I will draw this one. I will just draw this one. Therefore, I should, let's say, okay, when x, we told when x equals 0, I will insert first the curve of this. When x equals 0, well, y is 3. This is the first. When x equals -3, y is 0. Okay, so your curve looks like that. This is your curve, learners. Okay, now the question is that the question is try to, okay, I will go back to see it. What about the question? Okay, shaded the wanted region that satisfies this inequality. means here you are going to consider a point either above the line or below and check if your inequality rests true or it remains the same. So you should shade this one. If not, for example, you choose a point here and you find that it's false, means that you are going to shade the region that is below the line. Okay, let's do it this one. I will just let A is a point, has a coordinates, for example, -5, x is -5, okay, -5, and the y value -5, for example, I will consider 2, -5, 2. I will close the parenthesis. Then I will use this one. I will check if it is always true or false. Check this one. I will make. Now y is what we told is 2. I will just substitute y with 2. Then x is -5. X is -5. Okay. Therefore, negative, we told Mr. Murad, -5. Therefore, 3 minus 2, 3 minus 5 is equal to -2. In your opinion, 2 is less or equal to -2. This is true or false? So this one is not true, it's false statement. Okay, so this one is false. Means what? Means the point that we considered here -5, this is the point. So means this region above the line never satisfies my inequality. Means the correct answer is what? Is what is given above. Okay. For example, if one learner choose another point, this is we told what? Above or below? This is above the line. For example, one learner choose a point below, for example 0, x equals 0, y equals 0, or x equal 1, or y equal, for example 2, x equal 2, y equal 3, for example below the 0. I will consider, for example, this point 1 minus 2, x is 1, well, y is -2. Okay, I will check is -2, Mr. Murad. Okay, is -2. Now I will check with this. We told y is what? Is -2. I will put here -2. Okay, -2 is in fact 3 plus x. Then x is 1. Okay, this is x is 1. Therefore, learners, I will make +1. So +1, Mr. Murad, +1. This is equal to 4. Okay, equal to 4. In your opinion, -2 is less than 4, true or false? Of course, true. Therefore, learners, you are going to shade this part that is below the line. Okay, I'll just explain this again for you. Sorry. Okay, I will go to paint. This is my paint. Okay, so means what? That you are going to shade this, learners. Means you are going to shade like that. This is the region where all the x value, y value satisfy your inequality. Okay, all of this. So this is, it's called wanted region. I will check if I have colors. This one. I will just do this one. Okay, so this one, learners, is what is the wanted region. Okay, the question is looking for you to shade all of this. So this one is what, learners, is the wanted region. Okay, this is the correct answer. I will just put this here. Okay, I will go up شوية إذا أردت المراد. خلاص, finish this one. I cannot go up. So this one, learners, is the correct answer. Okay, I will put it here. I will erase this instead of, I will erase this, then I will erase that. I will make copy. Good man, this one should be cancelled. Okay, therefore, learners, here Okay, you can see that. Okay, I will reduce this at least like that. Okay, so this is learners the correct answer is how to do it. Okay, I wish at least I gave you slight ideas or techniques. How can you let's say state or find the region that satisfy your inequality. Sometimes the question is include two inequalities, and you should do the same as that. Okay, it's not difficult, learners. Just concentrate and practice this kind of examples. Very important in linear programming. And when you find the x and y intercept of this inequality, after telling that I should ignore the symbol of less or equal or more than or equal by the equal sign, after that you are going to find the x-intercept and the y-intercept. Through these two x and y intercepts, you can join the points and you can, let's say, extend the line and you will get your own line. Okay, or also you can construct a table of values of x. You can choose x equal 1, x equal 2, x equal 3, or x equal -1, -2, and just find the value of x. After finding these values of y when x equal, for example, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, you will just plot these points. After plotting, then on your coordinate grid or coordinate plan or Cartesian plan, you will just make connection and extend the line. After that, you will discuss. You will just, let's say, tell that I will choose a point below, for example, like that. I will choose a point. I will go to this one. Okay. I will choose a point. I will just take like that. I will choose a point. I will choose a point below, for example, the line 0, 0, for example. So 0 is less than 3 plus 0, so 0 is less or equal to 3, correct? So I should change this one. Or you can take another point, for example, -4 of 4, y is 4. It will be 4 is less or equal than -4 plus 3, it will be -1. Is it, in your opinion, 4 is less than -1? Impossible. Mean this one, it's called the invented region. And the question is looking for you to find the wanted region, which is that. Okay, this one, yes, this is the wanted region. Okay, so learners, now we proceed and we continue. Okay, I wish that at least you got some ideas how can you okay, I'll just check the name of the lecture. Okay, it's written grade 11, but it's grade 12. Okay, I will see how can I correct this, but I don't know if it is possible. No, grade 10, yes, it's written, but in the YouTube channel it was written grade 11. I will rectify this after. Okay, now learners, I think that you got the point. You are now ready for examining your final exam, and you should go through the revision in the classroom that we did. It's very important. And also you should go through the notebooks in where you wrote, let's say, your listeners, and the examples that we solved in the classroom also are very important, simply because the final exam, in fact, from each unit, let's say, object or target, regarding to the topics, of course, we fix one question. Okay, so you can, let's say, see that we have so many exercises we solve in the classroom, and you practice more than that. And here also is another chance, another occasion to understand, to explain, to do your best, okay, with your pioneers in math, Murad, Sultan, Ezouidi. Okay, now learners, I'll just continue. I'll just tell that. Okay, what is that? This one. Now learners, I'll just continue. I'll tell. Class, we finished this one, isn't it? Therefore, learners, if I will move to this one is less or equal, I will do it in GeoGebra. This is GeoGebra. I will erase this one, no need. Okay. I will erase this one, no need. Okay. Then I will just write y is less or equal than 3 plus x. Then 3 plus x. Okay. So you see, this region, in fact, let's say denotes or represents the region, the wanted region where your inequality is satisfied. Okay. What is in shaded is the region that does not satisfy my inequality. At least you got the point. How can you explain your answer? Okay. Therefore, if I'm going to paint this here, it will be like that. At least I explained this, learners, for you. I'll just cut from this, it's enough. Okay, and I will go back to the previous page. Then I should paste this here. So your curve should be like that. Okay, so it's like that exactly. You see this one? This is your curve. Okay, if it is possible to put it here, I will put, no problem. If it is possible to reduce this, I will try to do, but I will see. Okay, I will see where can I. Oh, good man, yes, excellent. Just give me time. I will do this here. Okay. Okay, and now I'm going to insert a shape. Yes, Mr. Murad, like that. Then I will put it here if it is possible. Okay, then I should reduce this. Okay, then I'll make paste. Yeah, good man, like that. Okay, so in fact this is the region, okay, that satisfies all my inequality. Y is less or equal than x plus 3. So it's clear, I thought, for you to okay, or I will put it here somewhere. I don't know where to put, in fact, because it's very important, but I will put here in the x, between the x-axis and the y-axis, but I should reduce this as that. Okay, I think that at least, learners, you can see how can we solve these questions. Okay, thank you. Now the second question is that, learners, you are going to find what exactly? To find P and Q, okay, and you should write this in terms of what? In terms of means, okay, I'll just check here. I'll just give me time, learners. I'll just check my phones. Okay, if there are some, okay. Hello, ازيك معايا يقول my principal. Now I'm recording my online revision for grade 10, okay, and I will be with them tomorrow and after tomorrow to help them to explain them so many things, to be with them, and to also send feedback for their parents, okay, if they got the point and if they are ready for the final exam. Okay, thank you for informing me about the postponement of the language topic class. Okay, then learners, I will just continue. Okay, yes, okay, we told that here in this example, learners, you just put into your mind that you are going to use the method of computing the square to evaluate the value of p and evaluate the value of k. This is it's called in fact a reasoning question. Okay, and you can't use the quadratic formula. Okay, you just use the method of computing the square. The quadratic formula is the result of using the method of computing the square, and the quadratic formula will be, let's say, derived after that. Okay, but as you are learners, as you are students, and as you are now, you are revising. Okay, and I will give you a method. Okay, a best method for you to apply this one. And we did this in the classrooms. Okay, don't forget. But it's another chance to repeat it again, to explain this for you. You didn't understand while I'm explaining or something like that. Albeit everything is okay, but I'm here also to offer for you a while time, at least to answer you. Okay, because you know that I will be busy or something like that, but I will never hesitate to answer you whatsoever my conditions and my how to say it, whatsoever. I'm here and there to answer you. Okay, then we continue. Learners, the best learner in Samaharam school, the best learner in Sultan Oman, all of you, this revision is done for all the learners in Sultan Oman, so that at least they can understand. They can, let's say, do their best and practice some exercises. The 100 are target in the topics. Okay, so the question here is use the method of computing the square to write x square minus 16x plus 48 means you are going to write x square minus 16. Okay, I'll just write it here 14 because I love this number. 14 is the date of my birthday. I was born on 14 February. I'll just change this by 14. Okay, so I will just this by 24 because okay, 24. Okay, therefore x square minus 14x plus 24, 2 times, yes. Okay, now I will use the method of computing the square. Learners, I will just write this as that. Okay, I will just paste this, learners. Then I will offer you a place where can I explain my work, and you can see that the work now it's going to be slow, so that to meet your needs, so that to meet your thinking, to enter in your fields of thinking, and to let you think at the same time. Okay, in fact, I have another solution for doing this online revision for you learners. I already bought, let's say, a Chrome touch screen. Okay, but unfortunately without a pen. I went to work without using this software because it took time, but I will change lunch, I will defy and continue doing this. Okay, so inshallah next time I will use my Chrome book touch screen. Okay, it's a new, I bought it yesterday. Okay, but today I'm using my laptop. Okay, so therefore I will write this as what learners as this. The method of computing the square consists of okay, the method of computing the square states that you will just use it here in no, not all of this. Okay, I will change this by the color red. Okay, this one, it's clear. Yes, so the method of computing the square comes into 2x square minus 14x plus 24 is a constant. You should keep this 24 with you, okay, till you reach the method of computing the square. So let's do this together, daughters and boys. Okay, I will just now write what exactly? I will write x square, but I'm going to open a parenthesis. I will just write here like that. I will make x, then you see negative 14, x square negative 14. You should divide 14 by 2, gives negative 5. Always like that, negative 5 without x. Then I will x square. Oh, sorry, this is x square. I'll put it here. Just a moment. Comes here, Mr. Murad, the Pioneer math. This is with all -7, and I close this one. So, means that you should find the intermediate or the median of 14. This is the coefficient of x terms, not the coefficient of x square terms. Minus what, learners? As we told here, -7. Because 14 divided by 2 is 7. If it is 16, 16 divided by 2 is 8. If it is 20, 20 divided by 2 is 10. If it is 100, 100 divided by 2 is 50. Like that always. Means you should put in your mind that I should, let's say, divide the coefficient of x terms, with the highest power 1, not with the highest power 2. Then after that, learners, you should subtract this to the power 2. You should subtract the 7 and you should square it. I will write it here 7. And this is 7. I will close the parentheses, then to the power 2. Then you see, plus what, learners? We told that plus what, Mr. Murad? Be careful, Mr. Murad, between the signs. How come, Mr. Murad, instead of writing equal sign, you write positive sign? Please concentrate. I'm concentrating. I'm joking with you, just to refresh your ability to work and to continue revising. Therefore, we told that x -7 all square -7 square, which is the method of computing the square of the first term, x square minus 14x. Then plus what, learners? Plus 24. I will write 24 as it is, like that, plus 24, because 24 is a constant. Don't touch it now. I will write it here. Mr. Murad. I will try to extend this because I want to make it bigger for you so that you can. I'll make 20. What do you think, learners? 20 is enough? Who can see this one? Do you see? This is a software of Microsoft. So, who can see it really? All of you can see this. Now, learners, you see the -7 square, in fact, is 49. I'll just write this as I will try to add or simplify this one. I will make x square minus 14x plus 24 is x minus 7 squared minus, now minus 49. I will write 49 plus what, learners? Plus 24. But 49 plus 24 in fact is equal to what? Equal to negative 40 minus 20 is 29 minus 4 is 5. 20 plus 5 is 25, which is a square number. I'll just write it here, minus 25. No problem, minus 25. Therefore, in fact, learners, I wrote what exactly? I wrote this equation as that. You see, x plus 2p all square plus 3q equal x minus 7 all square minus 25. Therefore, I should equate this one by x plus 2p all square and minus 25 by 3q. I'll just write here, therefore, what is my equation? Symbol like that. Therefore, what is therefore? Yes. Therefore, I will write, learners, this is -7. You see, this one is the same as equal should be equal to positive 2p. Different sign. You see this sign positive, I will change at it like that. This is positive sign, okay, and this is negative sign. As we have different sign, the negative sign should be considered, should be put into consideration, or should be considered in your answer, or should be figured out in your answer, or should be written in front of your answer. Therefore, I would like 2p equal negative 7. Why? Simply because they have different sign. If we suppose that it is positive here, therefore you like 2p equal 7. Okay, I'll just write here, learners, 2p equal 2p negative 7. Okay, and what else? I will try to extend this. Okay, or this one I can make smaller. Okay, so that I will find the space where to write. Sorry for reducing this for you. Okay, okay. The full learners here, we just solve only one. You see, 2p equal negative 7. 2p, this one equal negative 7. Okay, I mean this one, learners. Please try to concentrate, because this part is very complicated. Not complicated, but it's very important. Okay, look what up. Okay.